After months of searching, I finally bought my dream car. This car I looked for, and finally one came for sale near my area, and I just had to buy it. Here's my brand new 2022 M240i.
Perky, baby, what we finna do? Talking, I'm in love, baby, don't make a fuss. In a hotel lobby, damn, I'll pack it up. 765, I'm with the new. Rolling on my wrist is president. Free, freak, I only want the new. Only feeling different from the morning.
So I've been looking for this car for just months. I was torn between getting any of the newer M lights like the M440, 340, or the M240i. And personally, my favorite one out of the bunch was the 240. I think it stands out a lot more than the other two. The M440, I think just it's too long. It kind of looks weird. And the M340i, everyone and their grandma's got one. And it's like $8,000 more for something that's slower than this one just because of the weight difference. But they're pretty much all the same cars anyways. But you're telling me you cannot go wrong with the M240i. There was an M240i for sale 8 hours away, and I was thinking about going to get that one, but it had like 80,000 more kilometers. That one had like 120,000 kilometers, and it was kind of overpriced and whatnot. And then this one came up for sale. Before it even went on the BMW dealership page, I was already texting the guy about it and sold it, and he sold it to me before it was even posted. So I went in the next day and I talked to him, and we went for a test drive and all that fun stuff. And my God, he sold me right then and there. I've never owned a BMW before, and yeah, they're a different beast. When we were on the test drive, told me to stop the car, and I did, and they told me to just step on it, and holy cow, this thing will put you back in your seat. The M240i will go 0 to 60 in about 3.7 seconds. These cars are equipped with an 8-speed ZF transmission, and it's got the famous B58 Gen 3 engine. Here is the B58 engine. This thing is an absolute beast. Same engine that's in the Mark V Supra. The B58 engine is a 3-liter inline-6 turbocharged unit. This thing will make 382 horsepower, so BMW claims, but it's actually a little bit better. They actually lie. This will make about 400 horsepower stock, just like this, and it makes about 379 foot-pounds of torque. As you can see, my car is completely bone stock in the engine bay, for now at least. I'm not too sure what I'll get up to. Maybe in the future I'll do intake, downpipe tune. Because if you know, with those three things, and on these B58s, you can make a ton of power. So with that all being said, are they reliable? The B58s are absolutely reliable. With BMW's power and Toyota's reliability, because you know Toyota, they run forever. Yeah, this thing will last a lifetime. Knock on wood, because sure hope it'll last forever at least. I've owned this car now for probably about a month. A little late making the video, but at least I know a little bit more about the car now, and I can say I haven't had any problems with this thing. See, that's enough out of the engine bay. So why did I buy this car over the Mark V Supra or the newer G87 M2? I chose this over because it's all around better car. Both of the Mark V Supra and the G87 M2 are both rear-wheel drive. And in Canada, with all the snow we get, that just won't make it through our winters. So for the $10,000 to $20,000 price difference from the three cars, this is just a lot better daily driver. I was also considering looking at some Audis. My buddy's got an Audi, and he was trying to convince me, which I like the Audis too, but I've always just had something for a BMW. Like I was saying, intake downpipe tune I'd love to do on this car. I'm wondering if you guys had this, what would you guys do for your first mods? Do you guys think I should leave it stock or should I build it like the last car? First things first, we got the upgraded grille. So these shutters will open and close as I'm driving to let in cool air. Next thing, BMW's got these awesome headlights. Absolutely ridiculous. When you're turning, they'll turn too. And they'll shine an additional light, which is right here. You can see it there, which will shine off to the side. So you've got absolute all-around vision. This car came with the M Sport wheels. I got a summer and winter set. And this car is equipped with the M Sport brake calipers. I also got it wrapped in Continental's all-season tires, which are 225 by 40 R19s. Coming around here, we got these sweet mirrors. This thing has got all sorts of different features. Got the nice sunset in the back now. Nice tail lights, rear diffuser. The exhaust on here, this car's got 3 modes. You got eco mode, comfort mode, and sports mode. And when you go from either comfort or eco to sports mode, it's got a valved exhaust, so the valve will open and bypass the rear muffler, and then it'll be a little bit louder. But I still think this car is a little too quiet. So with the catless downpipe and with that muffler open, it would be a ton louder. And that's kind of why I want to go that route with the catless downpipe. But the only thing with that is you have to get it tuned and you have to send the ECU off to, I think it's Finland. I'm actually not 100% sure, but you have to send the ECU off to get unlocked because this is a Gen 3 B58. This car has got a bunch of super nice body lines that go from the front to the back, and then it's kind of got this pushed out rear end. These cars with the rear end though, I think definitely needs a bigger duckbill wing to make it look a lot better. But here's a 360 view of the car. Super nice. And now I'll get some footage of driving the car. Some exhaust clips and all that good stuff. This car has got the 3 different function modes right here. The Eco Pro, Comfort, and Sport mode. And when you go through these, you got your display that will change. This is Eco Pro. This is Comfort. This is what you'll normally drive in. And then you got Sport mode. And this is where the valves in the exhaust open to make the car a little bit louder. That was maybe half to 3/4 throttle. And yeah, like it'll pick up quite nice. The steering wheel's super tight. Up here we got the heads up display, and in sport mode it shows your RPMs at the top there. Every time I shift, it'll show me it going up. This next car, the interior was a big part. It had to be nice, and the BMW checks that box off for sure. Like here's a bit of going around this corner here, and it just feels like nothing. The suspension's super stiff. I want to see the turning radius here. Turning radius is good. Here I'll do a quick 0 to 60 and I'll get on her a bit. So you see there, the acceleration is extremely fast in this car, and it's a whole lot of fun. Like this thing, great car, all-wheel drive was 100% needed, and that's what makes this car so much better than any of the other cars I was talking about earlier, just because you don't have that, you got all the traction you need. You don't have any wheel spin. When I drove this car on the test drive, it was like an extremely rainy day out and I was doing pulls, doing digs. You can't get the wheels to spin on this thing. It's just crazy. This thing will just put you back in your seat like nothing else. It's like a freaking fighter jet or something. Now that we got the inside clip, I'll get an outside clip here. I'll now get some revs of the car in comfort versus it in sport mode with the valve open and closed. Now I'll go over the interior in this car. Starters here, you can see this door has got this nice little pattern here, and it's got this ambient lighting here, which when the door is open, it's flashing red to let people know that your door is open if they're coming up from behind. So it's kind of a little neat safety feature, I suppose. And it's all throughout the car. It's got this nice blue stitching, and it's equipped with the Harman Kardon sound system, so one of the best. This car needs absolutely nothing for an upgraded sub or speakers. It sounds amazing from factory. Coming into the car, you've got your steering wheel with your paddle shifters here and your nice display. I like this display better than the newer 2023 and ups display where it's the big screen going all the way across. I feel like that's just a little bit plain compared to this. Plus this screen you just can't beat. You've got your maps in the middle for if you're in your BMW setting here and you had a destination, it'll show you here. And on your heads up display, it will also show you when to turn. The heads up display will show your revs in sport mode. And in comfort, it doesn't. Coming over to your deck here, you've got all of the BMW accessories here, and it's equipped with Apple CarPlay. That's what I always have it on, and this is touchscreen. Or you could use this little bit of a spindle here. If you go into here, it'll show trip data, your sports display, or engine flow. Lets you know if your engine's running. This will show you how many liters per 100K and whatnot. I've been hard on it right now. This car will get 6 liters per 100K. 6 liters per 100K is absolutely amazing for this car. It just shows how good the B58 engine is. You can be packing power, reliability, and it's good on fuel when you want it to be. Here it shows your vehicle status, and you can check tire pressure in here. Engine oil level, which will read to you there. It'll show messages that you'll need to see if there's any faults, and required services. Here it shows when I need my next check. 6,000 kilometers. Engine oil, which in the B58 engine, it can go 15,000 kilometers before it needs an oil change. 15,000 kilometer intervals is absolutely insane. Here you got your settings, carrying car, driver profiles, and the owner's manual is on the car. You've got BMW's navigation here. This touchpad is kind of cool on here. I can draw. I'll draw an A, and it'll come up here, and it'll go on there. Up here you got your other sort of things that you can go through. You got valet mode and a couple other things. You go into your Apple CarPlay here, which is what you'll normally have it on. And you know, I could just swipe through here for my maps and stuff like that. Car here, you can see you got your ambient light in here. I've got it on purple right now. Lights up here. You're able to set these to presets. As you can see up here, it's showing nothing's assigned, but if you click one of those, it could take you to a destination or whatever you have it set to. Moving down here, you kind of got your center console and whatnot here. You got storage, and you got a wireless charger in there with 2 cup holders. The one thing though I don't like about this car, I didn't like the pattern on here before, so I replaced it with this carbon fiber here, 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 and here. Here is the seat. It's kind of hard to see without the light, but you got that nice blue stitching going all the way around here. Kind of bucket seats. These are actually surprisingly comfy. I've gone on a couple 2-hour plus road drives, and at the end of it, my back isn't sore, so that is a bonus. Seats down, you just lift this up and you push this forward, and the seat will slide up. To get to your back seats, and on back to the trunk. Show you the trunk space in here. See, it's not clean, so now it's a little bit better. So you see, you do have a decent amount of trunk space as well. Mine came with this BMW battery charger and some oil. Hopefully I don't have to use a ton of that. And yeah, you can fit quite a bit of stuff in the trunk, which is also good. If I had to rate the interior in this car, I would rate it a 10 out of 10. The interior is extremely nice. This car is absolutely amazing. It checked all of my boxes. It's got the nice interior, it's got the new technology, it's got the looks, it's got the performance, and it's got the reliability. I'm just on the way home right now, so I'll get some videos of that. This wraps up the video here of me buying my dream car at 19 years old. If there's anything you guys want to see me do to this car, just let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more.